What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey man, I gotta talk to y'all real quick about Complex naming 21 Savage the best rapper of 2022. Alright, now to be completely fair, to be completely honest, to be completely transparent, I never thought in my life there would ever be a day that 21 Savage was named the best rapper of anything. I never even expected 21 Savage to be named the best rapper on his own album, if we're gonna keep it frank, because everybody that gets on his albums are pretty much better rappers than him. If it's a Young Thug, if it's a Travis Scott, if it's a Drake, J. Cole. Number one, you know what I mean? I'm not mad, I'm not angry, I'm not outraged, but I do feel like Complex, man, y'all be playing in people's face, man. Y'all been playing in people's face for a long time. Ever since y'all disrespected Wale, ever since y'all refused to pay Joe Budden for Everyday Struggle, ever since y'all let Vic Mensa say he was gonna slap DJ Academics in his face, y'all been playing in front of the people. And I can't even say I'm mad at y'all because this is how y'all keep y'all name in the public eye, is with content like this. But they did this interview with 21 Savage and they basically named him the MVP or best rapper of 2022. Now, what I will say in defense of 21, because I don't think he's a terrible artist. I actually like 21. His features been going a little crazy, so I understand where they're coming from. But to me, it's like, why not call him the most improved rapper? Because I think that's the position that everybody that's actually a hip-hop rap fan will put him in, that category. Like, oh, dang, 21 been snapping lately. He's still not the best on the market, but he's shining. He's putting himself in the ranks of like, oh, okay, he's actually taking rap serious. So from that perspective, I would put him in the most improved. You know what I'm saying? Give him the 6th man of the year type of thing. And the saving grace for me on this is that 21 Savage actually feels the same way. I don't know how many people took the time out of their day to actually go read this Complex article and interview, but when they asked him, let me go to the quotes. Who do you see as your immediate peers or competition? How do you think you stack up next to the other major artists? He said his peers and competition would be Lil Baby, Young Thug, Travis Scott, Dirk, Young Nudie. That's who he would say are his peers. They follow up and say, would you consider other artists that you work with heavily, like J. Cole and Drake, your peers as well? He says, man, hell no. It's just a difference, bro. That's like years of work and a fan base that is going to be there until they die. That's different. I feel like I'm working to be on that level that they're on, but I don't feel like it's the same. I could do something corny and I would lose a lot of what I got. That would not happen with them. Drake could do whatever, Cole could do whatever, and that ain't going nowhere. I'm working toward that level for sure, but I don't think I'm there yet. I'm not saying I'm light years behind. They're more solidified and I'm still building on what I got, but I could be wrong. It's all about how the fans look at it. So this is why I actually appreciate 21. His transparency and openness when being asked about his position in the game in an article where they're naming him the best. He's like, man, these other two dudes is on another level. And I'm sure he would probably put Kendrick in that same category as well had they put his name in the question, which I think is blasphemous that they didn't. But we'll keep it going, I guess, because they never worked together. That was the thing. But he clearly says J. Cole and Drake are just on a different level. So you mean to tell me those two who rap light years ahead of him have way more success, have bigger first weeks when they drop? How could they not be considered better? Makes no sense to me. But of course, this is not a rant or a tirade against 21 Savage as an artist. Again, I say I like him. His feature verse has been going crazy. I've never been crazy about his actual projects, just to be all the way real. But he makes sense in his answer. He clearly laid it out. So how could a Complex just be like, no, this is what it is? And I know this is how sensationalism works, but it's also something that really irks me about hip hop media particularly. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the clickbait. It's all about the sizzles. And I understand. I totally get it. As a media person myself in this space now, I understand that you try to go with what's going to captivate people. You know, you want to have a good hook. You want to have a good picture look. You know what I mean? You want to position yourself to be as engaging as possible. You know what I mean? But at the same token, you got to be in line with reality as well if you want to be a reputable source. I mean, come on, Complex. Y'all been around for how many years now? At least 20. Complex magazine, like the original, was like with the Echo brand. You feel me? Like Mark Echo, what the is going on, bro? I know you sold the company too. I just had to call you out. Best rapper of 2022. And to be all the way real, if you're gonna do a best rapper of 2022, I'm not really understanding how it wouldn't be a female artist. Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, they come to mind first. Y'all don't consider Doja a rapper, but she's up there. Hell, put Nicki Minaj in the conversation. Savage ain't dropped no album. Clearly, you don't have to have an album out in 2022, a solo album, in order to be the best. So, Lola Brooke, the biggest buzz of 22 came from Lola Brooke. I even give you goddamn Coi Leray. And I know some people gonna think I'm pandering to the female hip hop community. I'm really not, bro. But if we're being honest, rap in 2022 was carried by the ladies and the previous year before that. I mean, even Kendrick Lamar dropped the album last year, and I liked the album a lot, but the impact just didn't hit the way that the ladies have been impacting the game for the last couple of years. I would definitely say he had a bigger impact than 21 Savage. Now, when it really boils down to it and we talk about talent, that is a totally different conversation. Nobody that's considered mainstream right now would be the most talented or best lyricist or most interesting style of rap in my book. I mean, that's a conversation we could have on another day. But job well done to Complex. They accomplished exactly what they set out to do, which was cause controversy, cause somebody like myself to go read the article to get some further context, because I can't just shoot off the hip without having information. Ultimately, the clicks equal more money, more advertisements, more everything. So they accomplished what they set out to do. Clap for them one good time. But I'm going to be honest, y'all. That decision, that nomination, bullshit. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, man. Tell me if you think I'm wrong or if you agree with me. Who would you put as the best rapper of 2022? I would love for y'all to chime in on that. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I will see you guys on the next one, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.
Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag.